Welcome to this celebration of some of the amazing and inspiring work that has happened at the University of Minnesota Morris in this academic year. Thank you to all of you who have joined us to support tonight's recipients of honors and awards, and thank you to all who have contributed to these successes. Included tonight are several national recognitions. Our students can clearly compete with the best students anywhere, as tonight's awards make absolutely clear, as well as campus accolades, all for truly impressive and inspiring accomplishments. These awards reflect our students, staffs, and faculty's deep engagement in campus and community life, in sustainability and the promotion of diversity and inclusivity, in undergraduate research and innovative interdisciplinary projects, and, as the following roster of recognitions makes clear, in a remarkable array of academic achievement that is distinctively possible at this public liberal arts college. Please see the program, and the link is in the chat panel, for full descriptions of the awards that follow and for more information about each of the recipients' accomplishments. I have first tonight the honor of sharing some remarks from the 40th president of the University of Minnesota Morris Alumni Association, Erica Bailey Johnson. Erica is a 1999 Morris graduate with a major in biology and a life science teacher licensure. A proud advocate of the University of Minnesota Morris, Erica was recently inducted into the COUGAR Athletic Hall of Fame. During her time as a Morris student, she was not only on the COUGAR volleyball team, but was a member of the outdoor club, started a weightlifting club, was a scholar of the college, and received both the Willis Kelly Award and the J. Rochelle Award. Erica and her husband, Matt Johnson, class of '97, went on to teach in Mexico and Kuwait for 5 years before returning to Minnesota. Erica then attended Bemidji State University for her master's degree in environmental studies and has been working since 2008 at Bemidji State as their sustainability director. We are grateful for Erica's leadership and ongoing support. The Alumni Association that Erica is now leading makes possible annually the University of Minnesota Morris Alumni Association Teaching Award, which recognizes teaching in a broad sense, not just in the classroom. This year's recipient is Rachel Johnson, assistant professor, and last week confirmed in her promotion to associate professor of biology. Erica wrote, "On behalf of the University of Minnesota Morris Alumni Association Board, I am honored to congratulate Rachel Johnson as the 2020 recipient of the UMN Morris Alumni Association Teaching Award. As a biology alum, I know well that the understanding of science concepts and principles has proven critical in so many ways in both the public and private sector. The dedication that Dr. Johnson has demonstrated towards her liberal education classes and students shows a true commitment to elevating scientific understandings of the world. Thank you for all you do, and congratulations, Rachel."
Hi, I first want to thank the people who nominated me for this award. I'm truly honored and humbled. I love teaching so much, and I feel so lucky to be a part of the college experience for my students. I'm a bit of a late convert to the way that we do things at Morris. I didn't attend a liberal arts college and didn't intend to teach at one until late in my time as a graduate student. Throughout my undergraduate and graduate education, I was pretty single-minded in my focus first on biology and then immunology. But I fortunately had the opportunity to teach for a semester at a liberal arts college during graduate school, and I was quickly enamored with the environment and the philosophy of this model of education. I finally recognized the value of both knowing a lot about a very specific thing and knowing slightly less about a lot of things in order to find novel and interesting connections between disparate topics. I love being able to teach at a school where I can indulge in both of those ways of knowledge. I enjoy getting to teach classes for the biology major, in which I dive in deeper and deeper with my students. I love having the same student in a 1,000 level and 3,000 level core course for the major and a 4,000 level elective for the major. Getting to see the growth of a student over their 4 years at Morris is a true delight. I also really enjoy teaching my non-majors classes and interdisciplinary classes. My favorite class that I have taught was a study abroad class last summer about the plague in Edinburgh, Scotland. The class was co-taught with my husband, Josh, an English professor here at Morris. And together with our students, we explored the city of Edinburgh, seeking out evidence in the architecture and city layout of the impacts of the recurring bubonic plague. We read novels that explored the impacts of disease and isolation and fear on communities and individuals. The ideas from this class are all too applicable to our lives today. We've come so far in our understanding of how the human immune system responds to infectious diseases, but we haven't changed much from how we react to the unknown threat of infectious diseases as the residents of Edinburgh did hundreds of years ago. It's still so easy to have our judgment clouded by fear and anxiety. In all the classes that I teach, I hope that my students go on to be better equipped to think critically about the scientific information that they encounter in their day-to-day lives. I'm so thankful to have been a part of my students' time at Morris, and I look forward to working with many more students in the future, and I'm so honored to have received this award. Thank you.
Good evening, and let me add my welcome. My name is Michelle Baer, and I have the privilege of serving as Chancellor of the University of Minnesota Morris. This is an evening in which we celebrate our truly amazing students for their passion, their commitment, and their accomplishments. So let's get to it, shall we? Sarah Severson is this year's recipient of the Chancellor's Award. Sarah received multiple nominations from faculty. Her nominators use adjectives to describe Sarah, such as committed, dedicated, courageous, curious, and phenomenal. Sarah exemplifies the spirit of the Chancellor's Award, exhibiting academic excellence and significant contributions to campus life. The Curtis H. Larson Award goes this year to Wyatt Anderson. In addition to his exemplary academic work, Wyatt has given much of himself to the community and campus through his work in theater, the Center for Small Towns, constant and active participation in UMN Morris service activities, such as new student recruitment, and active participation on the campus's strategic visioning and planning process, and so many other events and initiatives. I hope you all will join me tomorrow in listening to his commencement remarks on the Morris Virtual Commencement site. The Fulbright English Teaching Assistant, or ETA programs, place student Fulbrighters in classrooms abroad to provide assistance to the local teachers of English while serving as cultural ambassadors for the US. Mara Christensen is a finalist for the ETA program in South Korea. Mara, an elementary education major, will have the opportunity to teach Korean children not only about English as a language, but also about the nuances and diversity within American culture. Trina Vu is a finalist for the ETA program in Thailand. She says, growing up, I listened to my parents tell stories about their time as refugees in Thailand. It always seemed like such a faraway place, even though they called it home, which is why this Fulbright experience means so much to me. Maggie Schaaf is one of nearly 1,000 American undergraduate students from universities across the United States selected to receive the prestigious Gilman Scholarship. With her Gilman Scholarship, Maggie spent a semester in Spain completing coursework and an internship that will aid in her completion of her bachelor's degrees with majors in Spanish and psychology. The Student Sustainability Leader Award goes this year to two students, Hannah Johnson and Amelia Nelson. Hannah has cultivated sustainability efforts on campus and in the community, including bringing electric bikes to the Regional Fitness Center and developing sustainability-themed movie events at our local theater. If you saw posters around campus with Dakota and Anishinaabe names for the months of the year, which emphasize ideas of Native phonology, Hannah is responsible for those efforts. She is passionate about tribal food sovereignty and even studied in New Zealand to inform her future work. She will be attending the University of Winnipeg to complete a master's in Indigenous development practice over the next few years. Amelia Nelson has supported sustainability efforts on campus as part of her leadership on the Morris Campus Student Association. She has conducted research on prairie ecosystems that will contribute important new insights in prairie restoration. She traveled to Germany as part of the Climate Smart Municipalities partnership between Morris and our sister city of Saarbrück, Germany, in order to learn more about clean energy solutions. And she was even interviewed on Minnesota Public Radio about the West Central Minnesota climate strike and her role in that effort.
Good evening. I'm Sandy Olson-Loy, and I'm very happy to serve as Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs at the University of Minnesota Morris. This evening, I have the honor of presenting the Ellen W. Edson and Mary Martell Awards. The Edson Award recognizes Cindy Leckler and her total contribution to campus life. Sydney graduates tomorrow with majors in biology and gender, women, and sexuality studies. Nominators identify Sydney as, quote, the most outgoing and involved person they know on campus. Sydney is a dedicated Cougar athlete and a member of our tennis team, served as station manager for our student radio station, was the Morris Campus Student Association, secretary of campus relations, and has been an active part of numerous student organizations, all while making time for her academics, family, and friends. Congratulations, Sydney. Tonight, we recognize Sam Rosemark with the Mary Martell Award for outstanding contributions to the quality of Morris campus life. Sam is a third-year student majoring in political science and economics. He served this year as Morris Campus Student Association president. Sam was reelected as president of the student body this spring and returns next fall to again bring creative and practical ideas to the table and to ensure that all of our students are represented both on our campus and within the University of Minnesota system. From the Activity Fee Review Committee to our Visioning and Planning Task Forces to our Campus Assembly Steering Committee, we value Sam's leadership and contributions to campus life. Congratulations and thanks to Sam.
I'm Janet Erickson. I'm the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean, and it is my honor to introduce the Scholar of the College Awards. The Scholar of the College Awards are presented annually to students who demonstrate distinguished contributions to scholarship in one or more academic disciplines. Faculty nominate students for this award, and in the program for tonight's event, you can read much more about the remarkable accomplishments of these students. You will be impressed. These are in alphabetical order. Evan Honorud, Ryan Anderson, Wyatt Anderson, Jacob Barnes, Caitlin Bergstrom, Sophia Birkenpass, Katie Booth, Olivia Carlson, Sarah Carmen, Elias Dressler, Annika Eves, Connor Fitzgerald, Josiah Gregg, Amanda Hansman, Melissa Hazeman, Adriana Jackson, Hannah Johnson, Erin Kiyukampi, Alyssa Kraft, Claire Larson, Montana Lawrence, Nora Lund, Carly Music, Tina Myram, Amelia Nelson, Carrie Nelson, Isaiah Nielsen, Kiona Paskey, Sierra Paskey, Margaret Schauf, Sarah Severson, Charlo Shaw, Lauren Solkowski, Ethan Uphoff, Trina Vu, Natalie Walrath, Johanna Woodley, Alex Zook. Congratulations, scholars.
Good evening. My name is Stacy Parker Arnson, and I'm honored to serve as the chair of the Division of the Humanities. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the recipient of the Edith Rogers Farrell Memorial Award for Undergraduate Research, Sarah Severson. Sarah has earned accolades in both chemistry and English, carrying out 2 faculty-directed research projects in chemistry and 1 in English. She also conducted 2 independent research projects off campus, one at the University of Indiana in Bloomington and another at the Institute of Biochemistry and Organic Chemistry in Prague in the Czech Republic. Sarah has presented her research at a number of off-campus venues, including the Mayo Clinic Impact Symposium, for which she was awarded a first place for oral presentation. Most notably, Sarah co-authored a paper with Professor of Chemistry Ted Pappenfuss that appeared in the Journal of Organic Chemistry. Congratulations, Sarah.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Rothschild, and I have the pleasure of serving as chair of the Equity and Diversity Committee. The Bill and Ida Stewart Award for Ethnic Diversity recognizes students who have displayed exemplary service on our campus in promoting ethnic diversity and a supportive climate for all people. Bill Stewart touched the lives of thousands of Morris students and championed the concerns, needs, and accomplishments of students of color. Ida Stewart served as a faculty member, education coordinator, and academic advisor, and also established the World Touch Cultural Heritage Week and the Women of Color Association. I'm happy to introduce this year's recipients of the Bill and Ida Stewart Award, Lexi Dant, class of 2020, and Sierra Paskey, class of 2020. Lexi is committed to and is passionate about equity and diversity. She has worked as a Gateway mentor and is currently serving as a Trio Summit Scholars peer mentor. She will be attending Iowa State in the fall as a graduate student of student affairs, and will be working with students of color. Sierra is also committed to social justice, equity, and diversity. Sierra serves as a Native American student success coach and a leader of the Circle of Nations Indigenous Association, or CNIA. Sierra plans to pursue a PhD in chemistry at the University of Montana. Congratulations, Lexi and Sierra.
Hello, I'm Athena Kildegard, Director of the Honors Program and faculty in the English and Environmental Studies disciplines. The honors program provides opportunities for curious, creative, and intellectually ambitious students. They complete the program with an interdisciplinary capstone and have an overall grade point average of 3.5. It's my distinct honor, pun, to introduce this year's graduates in the honors program. Evan Honorud was going to spend this spring in Massachusetts studying and working with arts organizations, and then COVID-19. He'll do his honors capstone this fall, and perhaps this won't surprise you. He plans to examine the actions and responses of arts organizations in the wake of COVID-19, and to look critically at the trends in funding distributions within these organizations across the country. He's also entertaining the idea of starting a relief fund and resource network specifically designed for young professionals in the arts who are just getting started in their careers. Congratulations, Evan. Wyatt Anderson's honors capstone builds on two of Wyatt's fields of study, political science and theater. It's entitled Revolutionary Artistry, Brecht, Marx, and the Evolution of Epic Theater. Before COVID, part of Wyatt's plan was to do a staged reading. I hope he'll do this in another setting. I want to also thank Wyatt for his steady leadership in the Honors Council and his wise and kind advice to me over the past few years. I have valued Wyatt's honesty and integrity. Congratulations, Wyatt. Sarah Carmen's first draft of her honors capstone was 52 pages long. That perfectly sums up the way Sarah does things. She jumps in feet first and plunges right to the bottom. Then she came up for air and revised, and her capstone entitled, Who Is She? A rhetorical and visual analysis of the portraits of Barbara Bush and Michelle Obama was the result. Those of us lucky enough to be at her defense will never look at official portraits of first ladies the same again. Congratulations, Sarah. Shelby Flown, in his honors capstone, asks the questions, how does a society form? How do leaders emerge? Why do some people choose to be leaders? He seeks answers to these questions by using Plato's Republic to analyze the television series, The 100. One thing he learned in the process is that, and I'm quoting him here, a community can't survive without kindness. This should come as a surprise to no one, given Shelby's innate and infectious kindness. Congratulations, Shelby. Michael Lee's honors capstone is entitled Terrorism and How Marvel Films Take a Look at Heroes and Villains. Michael's passion for superhero movies led him to this project, in which he considers 3 recent Avenger movies and how they reflect and respond to 9/11 and its aftermath. Congratulations, Michael. Carrie Muller brings her love of ceramics, her care for the environment, and her big heart together in her honors capstone, which is entitled Using Ceramic Water Filters to Reduce Waterborne Diseases in Drinking Water. People around the world suffer and die from illnesses related to unclean drinking water. Carrie is thinking about how to alleviate that suffering by filtering water through simple and elegant ceramic containers. Congratulations, Carrie. And now I have the privilege of introducing the musical selection. The performer today was chosen by the music faculty based on her commitment and service to the music discipline, and as you'll hear, for her fine musicianship. Victoria M. Evans, mezzo-soprano, will perform Gretchen am Spinnrad by Franz Schubert. She's accompanied by Rebecca Hine, teaching specialist in the piano.
Meine Ruhe ist hin, mein Herz ist schwer. Ich finde sie nimmer und nimmermehr. Wohin ich hab, ist mir das Grab, die ganze Welt ist mir weggehellt. Mein armer Kopf ist mir berührt, mein armer Sinn ist mir zerstört. Meine Ruhe ist hin, mein Herz ist schwer. Ich finde sie nimmer und nimmermehr. Nach Himmel schau ich zum Fenster hinaus, nach Himmel geh ich aus der Maus. Sein hoher Gang, seine edle Gestalt, seines Mundes Lächeln, seiner Augen Gewalt und seine Rede Sabelfluss, sein Händedruck und sein Kuss. Meine Ruhe ist hin, mein Herz ist schwer. Ich finde sie nimmer und nimmermehr. Mein Busen drängt sich nach ihm hin, ach dürf ich fassen und halten ihn und küssen ihn, so wie ich bat, und seine Küssen vergehenswert. Oh, kann ich ihn küssen, vergehenswert, an seine Küssen vergehenswert, an seine Küssen vergehenswert. Meine Ruhe ist hin, mein Herz ist schwer.
Wow, what an amazing performance, Victoria. Thank you very much. My name is Matt Johnson, Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, and it's my pleasure to announce 7 different Student Athlete Award winners tonight who not only proudly represented themselves and the Cougars on their field of competition, but also in the community and on campus. Our first award winner tonight is the winner of the Arnold Henjum Award. The recipient is Drew Shipley. Drew is a 3-time all-conference award winner in football who has rewritten the record books in most punting categories at UMN Morris. Drew's many accolades include being named Special Teams Player of the Year in the Upper Midwest Conference in 2019, being a 2-time team MVP, a 2-time captain, 2019 Outstanding Offensive Player of the Year, 2018 Outstanding Defensive Player of the Year, and 2-time Outstanding Special Teams Player of the Year. Drew is also a 2-time academic all-conference honoree. In December, Drew was also invited to participate in the Division III Senior All-Star Classic in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Congratulations, Drew. Our 2020 Willis Kelly Award winner is Montana Lawrence. Montana came to Morris as a single sport student athlete in swimming and diving, and turned into a 3-sport athlete, adding cross country and track and field to her list of sports. She is a double major in political science and studio art who will be attending the Mitchell Hamlin School of Law in the fall. Montana's list of athletic accolades include holding school records in the 500 free, 1,000 free, 1650 free, 800 free relay. She is also in the top 20 in UMN Morris in 9 events. Montana's amazing work ethic, commitment to success in the classroom, and engaging personality embody the true meaning of a Division III student athlete. Montana has left an amazing legacy on the program she was a part of. Congratulations, Montana. Our 2020 Men's Honor Athlete Award winner is Ryan Anderson. Ryan is a 2-time first-team all-conference award winner in cross country and holds the second fastest 8K time in school history. Ryan is also an all-conference award winner in 4 separate track and field seasons and is a 3-time champion in the mile and 1500, which includes his most recent victory at our indoor track and field championship, which he won in 4 minutes and 26 seconds, the 3rd fastest time in school history. Ryan has been a Dean's List designee and an all-conference academic award winner numerous times. He participates in the McNair Post-Baccalaureate Academic Achievement Program, has participated in 2 faculty-led research projects, and plans to pursue his PhD in chemistry at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities this fall. Ryan's unfailing sportsmanship, work ethic, integrity, and deep commitment to the values of Division III athletics has earned him the respect of his teammates and his competitive opponents. Ryan is gracious in victory as well as in defeat. Congratulations, Ryan. Our 2020 Women's Honor Athlete is women's senior and soccer and track and field standout Brooke Lorenz. Brooke is a mathematics and psychology double major with a 3.88 cumulative GPA. Brooke's athletic accolades include UMAC All-Conference Second Team, UMAC All-Conference Honorable Mention, and starting in all 69 games in her women's soccer career, serving as a key contributor to the 2016 team that made the program's first appearance in the NCAA Division III National Tournament. Brooke was also a 4-time academic all-conference member while earning her place on the Dean's List every semester at UMN Morris. Brooke is the epitome of a fully committed Division III student athlete whose contributions will be felt for years to come. Congratulations, Brooke. This year's Male Cougar Excellence Award winner is Michael Head from Casson, Minnesota. Michael is a graduate with a sport management degree and has already started his professional career at Target. Michael was a 4-year member of the Cougar baseball team. He was academic all-conference in 2019, as well as an honorable mention performer in the UMAC last season. Michael's teammates describe him as competitive, a role model, and a perfect example of what a leader and a teammate should be. Last year, Michael suffered an injury that generally requires surgery and forces athletes to miss a full year due to recovery. However, his passion for baseball led him to an experimental surgery that through work ethic, perseverance, and determination got him back on the mound and throwing to live hitters in a matter of 7 months. Michael's story and impact on Cougar baseball will be felt for years to come. Congratulations, Michael. Our first 2020 Women's Cougar Excellence Award winner is Rebecca Holland. Becca played in over 200 basketball and softball games in her career here at UMM, and when the women's golf team needed another member, she picked up her gloves and gave it her best. She has received multiple academic all-conference awards and was a 2-year captain of both the basketball and softball teams. Becca earned respect from teammates and coaches for her relentless play and team-first attitude. She took great pride in self-accountability and played her role for the team. Becca is the definition of who we want to represent our teams, school, and community. She is a leader on and off the field and court and will be an excellent addition to the teaching and coaching profession. Congratulations, Becca. Our final award tonight is the 2020 Women's Cougar Excellence Award winner. This year's recipient is Morgan Miller. Morgan has earned her degree in secondary education with a minor in Native and Indigenous Studies with a 3.83 GPA. She was named to the UMAC All-Conference First Team in 2019 and 17, Second Team in 2018, and Honorable Mention in 2016. Miller has earned all academic honors from the UMAC in each of her 4 years. She surpassed 1,000 kills for her career during the 2019 season and is currently in the top 10 in numerous career and season statistical categories. As a 2-year captain, Morgan earned the respect and friendship of her teammates with her wonderful personality, elite work ethic, and dedication to Cougar volleyball. Following graduation, Morgan will begin her teaching career in the Hancock Public School District. Congratulations, Morgan.
Good evening. I'm Gwen Rudney, Chair of the Division of Education, and am honored to present the William R. Scarborough Memorial Award, given each year to a UMN Morris graduate who is a teacher of promise. This year's recipient is Madeline Gould from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Madeline is an English major who has completed the 512 Communication Arts and Literature Teaching License program. She is an academically outstanding student who has writing skills that have drawn praise from her professors and which she has shared with others in her student teaching and also right here in Morris in the Writing Center. In addition to academic talent, Madeline is viewed as a leader, one who brings her colleagues together with thoughtful, caring, and meaningful conversation and activity. In Madeline, people have seen that special combination of content understanding and people skills. This is a combination that will mean so much to her future students, and I'm delighted to share with you that her future students will be 7th graders at Georgia Morse Middle School in Pierre, South Dakota. And she already has the keys to her classroom, and that's pretty exciting. On behalf of the entire teacher education faculty and staff, I offer congratulations and our very best wishes. Thank you, Madeline, for choosing to become a teacher.
Good evening again. Once again, my name is Stacy Parker Arnson, and I'm Chair of the Division of Humanities. It is with great pleasure that I introduce the recipients of the Humanities Division Awards. The deserving recipients are a remarkable group of young people who make us all very proud and represent the best of UMM. The co-recipients of the Art History Book Awards are Olivia Carlson and Sarah Carmen in recognition of their academic excellence and potential for further achievement in the arts. Olivia Carlson has majors in art history and studio art and has gone far beyond classwork in a number of extracurricular projects that she initiated. Her Europe research project on microcosms and examination of insects in 17th century Dutch still lives has been published in UMM's Scholarly Horizons student journal. Olivia also successfully proposed and curated 2 exhibitions, Insectarium at the Stevens County Historical Society and Museum, and Festering Liberation, co-curated at the Edward J. and Helen J. Morrison Art Gallery. She's been accepted to the University of Illinois Graduate School of Information Sciences. Congratulations, Olivia. Sarah Carmen has majors with honors in art history and communication, media, and rhetoric. Her paper on the art of Ojibwe artist George Morrison was accepted for the Art History Student Symposium at the Minneapolis Institute of Arts. Sarah also collaborated with Professor of Art History Julia Dabbs on a Mellon Grant project to document and highlight public artworks on campus. Next fall, Sarah will begin studies towards a master's degree at the University of Illinois Graduate School of Information Sciences. Congratulations, Sarah. The recipient of the Alumni Award for the Outstanding English major is Sarah Severson. With majors in chemistry and English, Sarah participated in undergraduate research as part of a Mellon Grant-funded summer research project under the direction of Professor of English Michael Lackey to research the influence of scientific and medicinal historical perspectives in David Ebershoff's biofictional novel, The Danish Girl. Also, as a Writing Center tutor, Sarah has been an invaluable and much sought after resource for her fellow students, aiding in the writing process with her characteristic intelligence, patience, and commitment to quality work. Congratulations, Sarah. The recipient of the Keith Carlson Memorial Jazz Award for Excellence in Jazz Musicianship is Jack Campbell. With a major in music, Jack has become a role model in both jazz ensembles and combos. As a sophomore, he was a co-founder of the Jazz at Morris student organization and is currently serving as the president of the Jazz Council for Jazz Ensemble One. Jack has achieved a high level of musicianship and has been an integral asset to the music program. Congratulations, Jack. The recipients of the Brian Gallagher Memorial Award for Outstanding Ability on a Band Instrument are Hannah Brockway, Madison Grimsboe, Ethan Hamer, and Jacob Johnson. Hannah Brockway is majoring in chemistry and minoring in music. She is a flutist as well as the current president of the Symphonic Winds Student Council. Following graduation, Hannah hopes to continue her education and pursue veterinary medicine. Congratulations, Hannah. Madison Grimsboe is majoring theater arts with a minor in history. She plays clarinet in Symphonic Winds. Following graduation, Madison hopes to pursue a graduate program in technical theater. Her favorite composer to perform is Frank Ticelli. Congratulations, Madison. Ethan Hamer is majoring in computer science. Ethan plays the tuba in Symphonic Winds and plans to take a job in Morris with the organization Counties Providing Technology. His favorite composer is John Mackey for his driving and often chaotic melodies. Congratulations, Ethan. Jacob Johnson is majoring in anthropology, history, and sociology. As if this rigorous academic regimen weren't enough, Jacob plays both the trombone and the euphonium in Symphonic Winds, although likely not at the same time. Congratulations, Jacob. The recipient of the Natalie Benoit Memorial Award for Artistic Promise is Lily Brutker. With majors in studio art and art history, Lily played cello in chamber orchestra and was involved in art club and the organic gardening club. Congratulations, Lily. The recipient of the Ray and Dolores Lammers Award in the Language Arts is Katie Booth. With majors in theater arts and communication, media, and rhetoric, Katie performed at the American College Theater Region 5 Festival, and her character portrayals in the plays Julius Caesar, Step on a Crack, and James and the Giant Peach earned her an Irene Ryan Acting Award in our region. Katie was active in the UMM student-run theater group, The Meinigans, as well as the concert choir, participating in a 12-day choir trip to Austria, Germany, and the Czech Republic. Congratulations, Katie.
Good evening. My name is Pei Ng. I'm the chair of this Division of Science and Mathematics, and I'm honored to introduce this year's recipients of the Science and Math Awards. The recipient of the Abbott Award in Physics is Elena Swanson. Elena will graduate tomorrow with a major in physics and a minor in mathematics. During her career at the University of Minnesota Morris, Elena contributed to 8 scientific presentations and publications. Specifically, she's a co-author on a publication in the Journal of High Altitude Ballooning, and she has given presentations at the Academic High Altitude Conference, a conference for undergraduate women in physics, and the Minnesota Area Association of Physics Teachers. Elena's research contributions include the analysis of the measurements of cosmic rays during the recent total solar eclipse and studying a layer of peak radiation located 12 miles above Earth's surface. Last year, Elena completed an internship at the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory. After graduation, Elena will pursue a master's degree in physics at the University of Minnesota at Duluth. Congratulations, Elena. The recipient of this year's J. Rochelle Award in Biology is Amelia Nelson. Amelia will graduate in fall 2020 with triple majors in biology, anthropology, and environmental studies. She's a dedicated and talented student who has shown herself to be equally adept in the lab as well as in the field. Amelia is passionate about conservation and sustainability and is exceptionally well positioned to make a difference in the world as she applies the interdisciplinary training gained through completion of her 3 majors. Amelia has participated in the Healthy Prairies Project in environmental studies, and she has contributed to zoo archaeological research in anthropology. She has also studied sustainability and renewable energy, not only in the United States, but also in Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Germany. After graduation, Amelia's plans are to survive this pandemic and find a job within the wildlife biology conservation field that brings her joy. Congratulations, Amelia. The recipient of this year's SPDF Chemistry Award is Sarah Severson. What else can I say about Sarah? Well, a lot more. So Sarah will graduate tomorrow with majors in chemistry and English and with a near perfect GPA. She has distinguished herself as an outstanding student, as an excellent undergraduate researcher, as an invaluable tutor and peer-assisted learning facilitator for several chemistry classes, as a very effective student representative in chemistry for 2 consecutive years, as a Fulbright semifinalist, and as a very passionate advocate for excellence in scientific communication. So Sarah is a co-author of a publication in a top scientific journal, the Journal of Organic Chemistry, and she has given numerous presentations at national conferences, including those of the American Chemical Society. After graduation, Sarah will be attending Cornell University to pursue a PhD in chemistry. Congratulations, Sarah. The recipient of this year's Clemens Johnny Brower Memorial Award is Parker Home. Parker will graduate this summer with a major in geology. Last fall, Parker successfully completed a semester in Italy studying glacier geology, environmental challenges of the Italian Alps, and agroarchaeology. He has also completed an internship in sustainable agriculture on the working farm and the vineyards of the Brunenberg Castle, a 13th century castle in Italy. With this award, Parker will be participating in the summer 2020 field camp at the Ackley Hydrogeology Field Camp in an online format. So Parker is interested in pursuing a career in industrial minerals and ores, and he plans to search for such a technician position after completing this field camp. Congratulations, Parker.
And good evening, everyone. My name is Arne Kildegard, and I'm the chair of the Division of Social Science. I'm very pleased to introduce the Social Science Award winners this year. It's an exceptional group, and each one of them makes us very proud. The winner of this year's Anthropology Award for the Anth major demonstrating exceptional ability for independent research is Felicia Galvan from Mounds View, Minnesota. She will graduate next year with a double major in anthropology and Spanish. Felicia hopes to find a career in community development based on her experience in the Center for Small Towns in the Office of Community Engagement. And she is also investigating pursuing a master's degree in anthropology, nonprofit management and leadership, or a related community development field. Congratulations, Felicia. The Chris Berg Memorial Award, recognizing the outstanding economics major, goes this year to Yao Shao from Ningbo City in Zhejiang Province in China. Yao graduates with a double major in economics and environmental studies. In fall 2018, she completed a UROP under the supervision of Dr. Panda on the subject renewable energy consumption, CO2 emissions, and economic growth, evidence from developing countries. After UMM, Yao has been accepted at the London School of Economics and Politics, where she will pursue her graduate studies in health economics. Congratulations, Yao. The 2020 UMM Management Economics Alumni Award for Academic Excellence and Service to the Discipline goes to Ariel Crabtree from Chaska, Minnesota. Ariel will graduate this spring with a major in management and a minor in communications, media, and rhetoric. In addition to her excellent academic record, during her time in Morris, Ariel served as head coordinator of the info desk at Higbee's and co-captained the Palm Squad. After graduation, she plans to find a job that allows her to work with digital content creation and management. Congratulations, Ariel. This year's Ted and Judith Underwood Award, recognizing distinguished academic performance in history, is shared by two worthy candidates. Dylan Brunetti is from Rogers, Minnesota. His senior thesis analyzes the rising power and influence of the United Fruit Company in Guatemala in the early 20th century. Dylan is also runner-up for the Boren Scholarship. Cristina Munoz Pinon is from St. Paul. For her senior seminar, she conducted a multidisciplinary research project with anthropology professor Dr. Beaver and history professor Dr. Gross, in which she analyzed local data from the 1880s census. Christina is currently looking for employment post-graduation and is considering graduate school in historical anthropology. Congratulations to Dylan and to Christina. This year's winner of the Mimi Frenier Award, recognizing high academic achievement and activism in the field of gender, women, and sexuality studies, is Victoria Evans from Cold Spring, Minnesota. Victoria pursued LGBTQ studies abroad at Westminster University in London, England last year. She also completed a Europe lecture recital entitled Clara Schumann and the Complexities of Women Composers in the Early Romantic Era, examining societal and familial impacts on women in the 1800s. Victoria will be taking a gap year next year while preparing to apply for graduate programs in musicology, planning to focus on women in music history and the accessibility of women composers. Congratulations, Victoria. The Gieske Academic Award is offered annually to the outstanding political science major, who this year is the very familiar Wyatt Anderson from Bloomington, Minnesota. Among his other many activities and accomplishments, while a UMN Morris undergraduate, Wyatt studied abroad in Cuba and Spain and served as a research assistant to political science professor Sherry Breen, investigating intellectual property rights and seed genetics. After graduation, Wyatt will seek work in state or local government and hopes eventually to go on to graduate school in political science and become a professor. Congratulations, Wyatt. The Outstanding Graduate in Psychology Award is shared by three worthy candidates this year. Brooke Lawrence from Sauk Rapids, Minnesota. As an undergraduate, Brooke completed a marine mammal care and training internship at Dolphins Plus in Key Largo, Florida, where she helped train and care for the 7 resident Atlantic bottlenose dolphins. Brooke has additional marine mammal training internships lined up for this summer and fall in San Diego, California, and Sarasota, Florida. Isabel Montemayor is from Watertown, South Dakota. During her undergraduate career, Isabel presented her research at Florida State University at a McNair conference. She also studied abroad in Cuba. You see her there on the Malecon, on the oceanfront in Havana earlier this year. She plans next to pursue a master's degree in counseling through Crown College. And Zachary Stahman from Morris, Minnesota. As a UMN undergraduate, Zach earned the Psychology Apprenticeship Award, working with Dr. Heather Peters. After graduation, he plans to work and study for the GRE while applying for graduate programs in social psychology or applied behavioral analysis. Congratulations to all 3, Brooke, Isabel, and Zach. This year's Sociology Book Award, recognizing an outstanding sociology student, is shared by 2 students. First, Lexi Dant from Harris, Minnesota. After graduation, she will be attending Iowa State University to pursue a Master's of Education in Student Affairs. There, she will serve as the graduate assistant for the Multicultural Student Affairs Office, where she will be a learning community coordinator and one of 2 direct support staff for students of color in the college. And the co-awardee for the Sociology Book Award is Katarina Wilkie from Cold Spring, Minnesota. While at UMM, Katarina worked with Morris area public schools, speech language pathologists, and special education teachers, providing services to students with disabilities. This experience helped clarify her next step, which will be to attend graduate school at St. Cloud State University, pursuing a Master's of Science degree in Communication Sciences and Disorders with a licensure in Speech Language Pathology. Congratulations to both Lexi and Katarina, and congratulations to all of the award winners in social science and around the campus.
That concludes our program this evening. Thank you all for joining us and for your participation in and support for the University of Minnesota Morris more broadly. This semester in particular, I have been humbled by the people who make up this community, and I am so glad that we have this chance to recognize some of the truly amazing people in it. Congratulations again to all of this year's honors and awards recipients, and very best wishes for the future. Thank you.